few days, have you? I'm on TikTok a lot, to be honest with you. TikTok earns money different to YouTube, and I'm paying for holidays right now, so I'm on TikTok a lot. You know what I mean? Or I'm doing videos or whatever. So I hope you haven't missed me too much. How are you all? Gym for me and Tony today. Oh, mate. I want the weather to fuck off, mate, because the weather's shit, innit? Just like rain, fucking rain. Come back another day, motherfucker. Come back another year, motherfucker.
Can't even go a nice walk around the golf course.
I know. No point going to golf because it's just soaking wet through. Do you know what I mean? There's no point in anything. Well, I go on, there's no point in doing anything other than just chilling or training or going to the gym. There's no point in anything else, really. I am going gym, yeah, at some point. Good morning, bro. How are you? Back to chest again today. Now that it's healed. My training split. Chest and biceps. I haven't done biceps yet because I've got golfer's elbow in the fucking left one elbow, right? But normally chest and biceps, back and triceps, shoulders and legs. I do abs all the time. I just fit them in wherever I can, kind of thing. It's a decent split because obviously when you're doing back, you're working some of your bicep, right? Yeah, and when you're doing chest, you're working some of your tricep. So rather do back and biceps, because I would have already worked my biceps, I do it the other way around. I do triceps instead. Man. It's so the muscle's fresh. So when I do biceps after chest, my biceps are fresh. Yes, and I know this. When I do triceps after back, my triceps are fresh, because you don't use triceps for back and you don't use biceps for chest here. It's the other way around. So that's the reason why I do it like that. So I've always got fresh muscles to work with. Because, listen, I had a go at Mr. Dosser, right, for my own reasons. How the fuck would you know why I had a go at Mr. Dosser? How would you even know I had a go at Mr. Dosser? What? Has he been making videos again or something?
Who just says that?
I don't know, somebody called Christina. Yes, not nervous. Well, if you're on about the videos that I've just seen, I've been going on Craig Live, and that's what you're talking about, and he's played voice notes of me going mad at him, yeah? Well, the reason I went mad at him was because he keeps playing both fucking sides, and I don't like it. It's that simple. Yeah, that's why the voice notes was. Because Mr. Dosser keeps playing both sides, i.e. me and Craig, and I don't like it. Makes him very fucking two-faced. Do you know what I mean? Well, lo and behold, he's very fucking two-faced, is he not? Do you know what I mean? I saw a clip. I'll tell you what it was over. I saw a clip of him saying he came here to doorstep me. I went to Danny's to prove to everybody that I could doorstep him. No, you didn't. You phoned me many weeks in a row and fucking basically very scaredly said, Danny, I'm all right to come to your house and that. And when he came here, he was fucking shaking like a leaf, mate. Can't deny that one. Came here to doorstep me. No, he came here to talk to me. If he would have come anywhere near my house, that's what I heard. I heard it from when he was on Craig's Live. You came to doorstep me, you lying bastard. So that's why I went mad at him. I was like, what you fucking lying for? What are you fucking lying for? You never came here to doorstep me, motherfucker. I said to him, I said, if that's the case, then come to my fucking house today. You know where I live. You know what I mean? As if that's the case, come to my house today. I won't put it online. We'll deal with it man to man. That's what I said to him. Now he's gone on Craig's again last night, yeah? And played voice notes. And literally, like, what was my name? What did Mrs. D change my name to? Change your name to? Fuck Daniel. Hashtag fuck Daniel. Just goes to show I was right, yeah? Just goes to show I was fucking right. Oh, of course, Christine, they'll play the notes to make me look bad. Now, you know why I went mad? Because he said on Craig's Live, as people will probably remember, do you know what I mean, right? It's on the fucking, that Joker's channel, yeah? That he came here to prove that he could doorstep me. Nah, you couldn't doorstep me for shit, mate. You could never doorstep me. Do you know what I mean? So I went mad at him over it. It's plain and simple. What you fucking lying for? That's what I said to him. Why are you lying for? That's why I went mad at him. You don't go online and tell lies about what I said to him. You don't go online and tell lies about somebody you're supposed to be friends with. You don't, do you? You don't go online and tell lies about that. About somebody you're supposed to be fucking friends with. No, I won't being abusive for no reason. I was being abusive over listening to Mr. Dawson lie about fucking coming here to doorstep me. It's a blatant fucking lie. To make himself look hard on Craig's chat. Right? Then the day, would you be happy if somebody who's supposed to be your friend, you've heard them on a fucking podcast say that they came here to prove they could doorstep me, when actually they fucking asked my permission to come here and said they wanted to talk to me and they needed to talk to me, and please Danny, please Danny, please Danny. So I was like, okay then bro, come and have a cup of tea and explain your side of the story. Doorstepping me my arse. That's why I went fucking mad at him. It's a blatant lie. You don't lie about people you're supposed to be fucking friends with, right? And now he can't help himself again. Did he have a drink last night by any chance? Is that why he went on Craig's Live? I'm done with him now. I've got nothing else to say. Nothing else whatsoever to say about Mr. and Mrs. Dosser. That was when he went on live. That was when he went on live with Craig when I was on holiday. I think that was after he'd given me the money, right? I don't even think he did, you know. I think Craig might have given that to him to give to me. Maybe. Because that was very out of the blue. I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for it or nothing. Very out of the blue. Why the fuck? Nah, that doesn't make much sense to me. He tried to get me in recovery. He's never tried to get me in recovery. What do you mean? I don't need to give him no recovery. At all. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and badmouth Mr. and Mrs. D. At all. I'm not going to do it. Right? Even though I could, I'm not. I'm not. As far as I'm concerned, it's a bit like the thing with JDP. Everybody that I encounter online, it seems to me, they can't be trusted. I mean, if I have an argument with you on WhatsApp, you should not be playing that argument to people on fucking YouTube. That is the ultimate form of disrespect and non-trust. Do you know what I mean? Literally. Like breaking trust completely. I could play loads of messages that he's fucking played to me. I could put them all over my fucking channel as I've got them saved. I know who Mr. and Mrs. Dosser is. I know what they look like. I know who the family are. I know where he works. I know his address. I know where he lives. I know where he works. I know what company he works for. He came here in his fucking work van. I know everything about that couple. And I have not divulged nothing, have I? Nothing. I've not shared no WhatsApp messages that he sent me, have I? Because that's not what you do, you know. That's not how you make friends. You make friends by being trustworthy. You don't go to my enemy, somebody who I can't fucking stand, and start fucking talking about me on their live and playing voice messages from me to you. From WhatsApp. These are not public messages. These were private messages. So now that he's done that, we're fucking done. Plain and simple, we're fucking done. I got nothing else to fucking say to that geezer ever again. We're fucking done. I hope they have a nice life. I hope they have a nice year. Yeah, but we're fucking done, mate. Don't want to talk about him again. Don't want to wear him in my life again. Plain and fucking simple. Yes, Gavin. I am too trusting. I am too trusting, bro. I'm way too trusting, me. Don't forget, though, I've changed that way. I've changed the way I am with that over the last fucking month or something, haven't I? I've been all right with that geezer for ages. Do you know what I mean? So it was always before. It was always before. Do you get what I mean? All of me being okay was before. After last night, listen, I'm different now. You know I am. Since I've come back off holiday, I'm different. If you take me for a fucking dickhead anyway, you're gone. I'm done. Out my life, done. Don't need nothing to do with it. Don't want nothing to do with it. I'm not interested. That's just the way I am. So for me, I'm not going to sit here and badmouth a couple and give you personal information about them. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not that way. I'm just going to say, listen, I'm done with you. We have nothing else to talk about. That's the thing with me. As soon as you badmouth me, I'm fucking done. Golf. Christina, I'm done with them. I don't need to fall to that level and start playing voice messages and fucking putting pictures of them on my fucking channel, do I? I don't need to sink to that level. I don't do them things. You know I don't do them things. You are golf. Thank you very much. I'm just going to leave them in the dust, mate. I've got nothing. Listen, that's it now. After them two now, yeah, ain't it, bub? There's nobody on social media that I talk to. No one. Not one fucking person. Yeah, and I'm happy with it. I don't need none of them. I don't want none of them. Yeah, I deal with my own shit in my own lane. Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm done with it, mate. Not interested in making no more fucking social media friends. I've got plenty of friends in real life. You know I have. I don't need no more. I mean, I kind of do it to be nice. I like to give people chances, don't I? I'm a nice guy. Yeah, but fuck me. It just gets proven over and over again that people have no loyalty. They have no fucking loyalty. At the end of the day, after that argument, I'm just going to say one thing. After that argument that me and that geezer had, I did message him when I was calmer and kind of apologise and say I shouldn't have gone like that. I apologise for going like that with you. But you shouldn't be saying stuff like that, mate. Do you know what I mean? But let's just leave it in the fucking dust now. Let's let water go under the bridge and we'll just leave it there. That was what I said to him. And then fucking over a week later, no, it's longer than that, 2 weeks later or whatever, yeah, right, my man decides to, you know, fucking...
You've been off holiday for a moment.
Fucking... Do you know what I mean? It's like, Jesus Christ. You can't trust anybody, mate. You just can't trust anybody. They're all untrustworthy. I've noticed that everybody on social media is untrustworthy. Not one of them you can trust. They will stab you in the back as quick as anything. I was even disrespectful to his wife. What do you mean I was disrespectful to his wife? I just said I was not disrespectful to his wife. I told his wife that she needs to talk to him. Do you know what I mean? Because he's took the piss. he said this and he said that. I didn't threaten Mrs. D or be nasty to Mrs. D. Nothing to do with that. Nothing at all. What I said to Mrs. D was about her husband. Never directed at her at all. So that's bullshit. I've never been nasty to that woman. I've always been nice to that woman. Fucking always. I may have been angry with her husband and messaged her to tell her husband to fucking read my messages and tell her to have a word with her husband over what he'd said on Craig's fucking live. Well, it was bullshit. But I was never nasty to Mrs. D. I've never been nasty to Mrs. D. Ever. Not once. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Listen, you have an argument with a geezer. You deal with it with a geezer, man to man, right? That's what I did. I'm not gonna, like, I don't need to apologise to his missus over me having an argument with him. Does that make any sense? It's like me having an argument with somebody and then you've got to apologise to Tony. What the fuck? Why the fuck do you need to apologise to Tony if we have an argument? Come on, man. That don't make no sense. I don't disrespect women. You should know better than that. You should know me better than that. I don't disrespect women at all. Do I fuck? But Mrs. D, I have Mrs. D separately to her husband on WhatsApp. I have Mrs. D's WhatsApp and her husband's WhatsApp. Because she messages me on WhatsApp. She messaged me herself, away from her husband's profile. Not anything weird, by the way. Like I could sit here and probably create a really bad narrative now. Most people would, right? But I'm not going to do that. Nothing ever untoward between me and Mrs. D. Just Mrs. D messaging me and me messaging Mrs. D back. Nothing untoward. Nothing weird. Never has been. Even though I could sit here and probably say that and cause a right stir, yeah? No, I'm not going to do that because it would be bullshit. It'd be a lie, and I don't lie. Whatever. Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Listen, the dark side, Gammon, is toxic as fuck. It's just toxic as fuck, mate. And when I say toxic as fuck, I mean bad. And all the people involved in it are very toxic as fuck. They do not have a loyal bone in the body. None of them. Do you know that? Not one of them have a loyal bone in the body. Do they fuck? They don't understand what loyalty means. They haven't got a fucking clue, mate. Like I said, you didn't even know I'd had an argument with Mr. D. You lot did not even know I'd had an argument with Mr. D. Did you? Did you even know until he said something? No. Because it's between me and him. It's offline. I don't bring stuff offline onto line. That's not what you do, is it? Not if you're a normal person, you don't. Mrs. Dots is in chat. Half the story is always told where I'm concerned, isn't it? It's always told where I'm concerned. The truth is never told where I'm concerned, is it? It's always half-truths to create a narrative around me. You should know this by now. I think everybody watching knows this by now. I think you've all learned, yeah? Anything to try and make me look bad. Anything to try and make me look bad. Anything to turn the public against me. Anything, right? Anything. Half-truths, non-truths, bullshit. Anything. Because I am more righteous than fucking all of them. See, all these people who are going all righteous, yeah? I have never threatened Mrs. D or said anything bad to Mrs. D or any fucking woman. All these fuckers, they're happy to talk about women, ain't they? And they want to get on their high horse. I never threatened Mrs. D. I never said anything bad to Mrs. D. All I spoke to Mrs. D about was her fucking husband. Because I speak to her all the time. I didn't threaten her or nothing. What has he said about my fucking wife? What's Craig said about my fucking wife? What have they all said about my fucking wife? And I was silly enough to forgive. No chance, never again. I'll never forgive nobody again. You can all fuck off. I've got no reason to want to be around any of you fucking degenerate, non-trusting, unloyal bastards. Because that's what you all are. You're just unloyal bastards. Anything for a click and a view. Anything for a bit of controversy. Anything you can do. Doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter, does it? You know what I mean? So, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, mate, just another one bites the dust. It's just another one bites the dust, mate. The amount of people that I find out on this app that are just fucking untrustworthy and fake as fuck is unreal. And I just keep finding them, don't I? But when I find them, you lot find them. And then you lot know, fucking hell, these people are not trustworthy at all. And you're learning, aren't you? You're all learning through my own experience. That everybody on social media is two-faced to fuck. Not one of them have any loyalty. They're all just two-faced to fuck. I've left him a message this morning. Do you know what I mean? Literally. Saying I'm not going to get mad at you. Even though that's probably what you want, right? I've left him a message this morning saying we're done. I've got nothing else to say to you. Have a nice year. That's all I've said to him. He'll probably play them voice notes on Craig's as well because he's got no loyalty, has he? But he can play them all he wants. Like I said, I haven't gone mad at him. I've just told him that we're done. A bit like what I did with JDP. Same thing. I didn't get mad at JDP. I just sent him a message saying we're fucking done. You get one chance from me and one chance only. And once you blow that chance, you don't get another one. Nobody's ever had that privilege. Nobody gets two chances. You only get fucking one. Screw me over. Well, you know, it's one of them ones. That's more of a you problem than a me problem. Mrs. D. Nah. Mrs. D, listen. You know the messages. You're in my chat, right? You know the messages I sent you that day had nothing to do with you. They was not aimed at you or anything. Me and you talk a lot. Yes, if I can't get hold of your husband, I have done this many times. I have messaged you for you to get hold of your husband. And that's what them messages was about that day. Because your husband chatted shit. Your husband said he came to my door to prove that he could doorstep me. Out of his own mouth. I listened to it. I'm not going to be happy because it's a lie. And you don't lie about your friends, Mrs. D. I have never come on here and said anything bad about you and Mr. D, especially you. Do you know what I mean, right? But he feels it's okay to go on Craig's fucking podcast. I mean, Craig's live. And then for you to change your name to #FuckDaniel. I've never done nothing to you, Mrs. D. Fucking nothing. And you know this. You know this. You've done it to me. I have not gone on no podcast, no fucking live, bad-mouthing you. If anything, all I've done with you and Mr. D, and everybody in my chat will tell you, is defend you. That's what I've done for the last fucking 8 months, is defend you two. To my whole life. My life can't stand you two. And I've defended you because I gave you a chance. Then he went on Craig's live and said he came here to prove he could doorstep me. Blatant lie. And you know that, Mrs. D. My man was fucking terrified when he came here. That's the truth, right? Terrified. That's the truth though, right? Why didn't he tell the truth? Why did he even have to say anything at all? Why did he even go on Craig's fucking live? Why? Because he'd had a drink and he likes the controversy. Well, maybe you should keep him away from the drink. Because now the drink has made him fall out with me. And you only get one chance on me, Mrs. D. You should know that by now. You only get one chance on me. Gone on there last night playing voice messages that are private in WhatsApp. That are private. They're between me and your husband. They've got nothing to do with Craig. Nothing to do with YouTube. And then to just let him play them with no context. Not to say why I sent them. That's bullshit. It's narrative creating. Again. That's why I'm done with him. That's why I'm done with him. He's got no recourse back. He has no recourse back. And you see you take the piss, man. Listen, I may have been angry that day about your husband, but none of that was directed at you. I have never been nothing but polite and courteous to you. I have always been polite and courteous to you. Always. You know I have. So for you to go on there, hashtag fuck Daniel, yeah, well, that just proves it, doesn't it? Doesn't it? You two will go anywhere where controversy is, right? You will, won't you? Well, don't be bad-mouthing me. Don't be coming and bad-mouthing my family and putting my address out there again and doing videos about me and my wife, because I know who you are. Don't think you can come on live and start fucking doing my family again when I know exactly who you are. That's not gonna ride. It's not gonna ride. My advice to you and your husband, well, my advice to you is to stop your husband fucking drinking and going and fucking saying things that he shouldn't say on people's fucking podcasts and people's lives. My advice is to tell your husband not to mention my name on Craig's live ever again. I don't want him talking to Craig about me. I don't want you talking to Craig about me. It's none of Craig's business what I discuss with you two on WhatsApp, or it shouldn't be, because I haven't discussed with anybody on my live what we talk about on WhatsApp. I haven't done that because it's the wrong thing to do. It's disrespectful. What we talk about on WhatsApp, right, is private. It's not for fucking consumption of YouTube, is it? Of course it's not. You two took the piss. Again. You took the piss again. Do you know what I mean? Literally. Fuck me, I allowed him to get away with it the first time he had a bollocking. Right, he had a bollocking for being a dickhead, for saying something out of bravado and I need to look hard on Craig's live that was not true. So I'm going to be pissed off and I'm going to have a go at him. It's a natural response to let him know that he can't do that. And that takes the fucking piss. Plain and simple. And now he's gone on Craig's live again. Was it a plan to get me angry this morning? To try and make me kick off this morning? So Craig's got more content because I'm on TikTok a lot and he's running out of content? Is that what it was for? Did you really give me the £1,000, Mrs. D? Or did Craig give you the £1,000 to give to me? How did that work? Very strange, isn't it? How you just gave me £1,000 out of nowhere at Christmas. I don't believe anything you two have said to me now. Nothing. I don't believe anything you've said to me because you've done me over. Once you do me over, that's it. Got to understand, I have done nothing but defend you and your fucking husband for months and months and months. Mrs. Dotcher, I don't care. So you send me a private message, do you not? You don't go on Craig's live with a hashtag fuck Daniel, do you? No, you send me a private message like friends do, yeah? Think about it, Mrs. D. If I had a problem with you, would I come on my live or somebody else's live and start talking bad about you or fucking putting hashtag fuck Mrs. Dosser? Would I do that? No, it's childish. It's childish. I don't deal with childish. You know me too well. You've been fucking speaking to me for fucking ages, long before I even forgave your husband, under a false name, right? Pretending to be somebody else for a year, talking to me, right? You know how much of a good person I am. You know how straight down the line I am. What would I have done if I had a problem with you? Or Mr. Dosser? Oh, I would have messaged you privately, wouldn't I? Like I did. Nobody on here even knew I'd had an argument with Mr. Dosser because I haven't mentioned it. It's none of their business. That's how friends function. You should have sent me a private message, but you didn't. You went online on a live of my basically enemy and disrespected me. That is not how friends function. That is not how you keep friendships. It's not the way it works. It's just not. And if you think it is, I think you need to change your way of thinking. Craig changed your name. Yeah, and you stayed in there with your name changed. You stayed in there. And Craig changed your name on your profile. How did Craig change your name? How did you allow Craig to change your name then? How did you allow that? There's no way you can get out of this. There's no way you can get out of this. You should have never gone on that live. You should have never allowed your name to be changed to that. Mr. Dotcher should never have played any voice notes that I have sent to him on WhatsApp. Plain and simple. It's out of order. It's bang out of order. My enemy, the person I hate the most on social media, and you go to his channel, yeah, change your name to that, and then Mr. Dosser plays voice notes that I've sent him privately on WhatsApp. Weeks ago. Weeks ago, by the way. We've spoken since then, have we not? Bang out of order. You know it is. You know it is, Mrs. D. You're listening to me talk now and you know what's gone wrong here. You know I ain't done fuck all. What you and your husband did last night was bang out of order. I've had to come on here this morning and talk about you and your husband because of what you did last night. You're both stupid. Listen, I've known for ages you've been in bed with Craig anyway. I've said this. How many times have I said this to you in fucking messages? I know that you and Mr. D are in bed with Craig. I know you always have been. For whatever reason. Scared of him, aren't you? Yeah, scared of him. Because he knows too much about you. You should have never let him know too much about you. Difference to me is unless you release stuff about my family or really fuck me over, I wouldn't release stuff about you, would I? I would only do it in retaliation. Yeah? But with Craig, it's not like that, is it? All you've got to do is just piss him off. Like, in what you've done to me now would be enough for Craig to release your whole family on the internet, wouldn't it? You should have never got in bed with somebody like that. I've told you, how many times have I told you in message? You made a fucking bad mistake the day you got in bed with that man. Because you know what he's like. He's not like me. In this situation now, yeah, 100%, you would be released all over my channel. Your husband would be released all over my channel. His workplace would be all over my channel. Let's get it real, yeah? I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to do that to you. But he would. 100%. And you're in bed with somebody like that. Stupid. You're fucking stupid. You're daft. You're not taking sides. You're not taking sides. You're definitely taking sides when you're on Craig's Lives. Sorry. You're on there talking about me in any way. Yeah, you are taking sides. Blatantly. Or you wouldn't have been on the live. There's nobody in my chat that is listening to what you're saying now and thinking anything but Danny's right. Trust me. Everybody is like, you don't share private messages. If I had a line with Danny offline, yeah, and we sorted it out, which we had offline, do you know what I mean? Right, I would never bring that up. Like that's private. I would never change my name to hashtag fuck Danny. That takes the piss and it's disrespectful. Especially on a channel that Danny can't stand. That's to cause a reaction. That's to get me to go mad today. But you haven't got me to go mad. What you've done is you've just made me go, right. See ya. Mrs. Dossart, like I said, listen, I have not said anything bad about you and don't think I'm going to. You know what I'm like. You've known me for long enough. Yeah, you've been speaking to me longer than your fucking husband. So you know me well enough. You know I'm not going to badmouth you. I'm not going to badmouth your family. Yeah, I don't want to go there with you. So don't go there with me. I mean, your husband's not going to get it off me. What I've said this morning is all I'm going to say on the matter. You know what I'm like. I'm not going to come on here and start deadening your name. Start causing trouble for you and him and the family. I'm not like that. I hope you have a nice year. Good luck to you. Being in bed with that fucking slimy bastard, you're going to need all the luck you can get. Yeah, so good luck to you. Believe me, good luck to you. But I don't want nothing to do with it, mate. I'll tell you straight, Mrs. Dale, I've got no hatred towards you. Don't think I hate you or anything. I don't hate you. I don't trust you or your husband. Once trust goes, there's no relationship. It's that simple. Once that trust goes, it's gone. Never to be brought back. But I don't hate you. Got nothing against you. I'm not going to start bad-mouthing you every day. I hope you have a good year. And I wish you the best of luck. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. Somebody told me to have a look at it this morning, so I did. I ain't never gonna join the live, mate. I would never go on his live. Never. I would never ever go on his live, bro. There's no chance. Do you know with Edge? Do you know what? Do you know literally what makes me stop going on? What makes me stop having anything to do with the dude? What he's done in his past. Be a bit like me getting in bed with Shadow Boxer. Never. What did he go to jail for? This is the reason. And give people a chance who just, chat some shit. Yeah. But it depends what your past is. When your past like his past, you get no chance. And you'll never have a chance. I would never associate with someone like that. Yes, Zortex. Ruth is not Husky. Just because her name's Ruth and Husky's name's Ruth in real life, don't think that Ruth is Husky. I speak to Ruth on Instagram. Ruth sends me fucking pictures and voice notes and videos and shit when she's on holiday. Nice dolphin, by the way, Ruth. Yeah. I know who Ruth is, mate. And Ruth ain't Husky. Just because her name's Ruth, it doesn't mean she's Husky. You do have more than one person in England called Ruth, Yeah, I think there's only one Ruth on Earth. There's only one Ruth. Ruth. We all know you're Husky because there's only one Ruth on the Earth. There's only one person named Ruth. So you've got to be the same Ruth. You've got to be. I think we need to go to the Winchester. I could play the second game, yeah. I was looking for a game to play. Well, about not getting gobby, I'll say what the fuck I want, it's my life. You forgot who you're talking to. I'll say what the fuck I want, it's my life. That's probably stung you, innit? You'd be like, oh, I can't believe you just spoke to me like that. Don't fucking speak to me like that then. Yes, Phil. How you doing, the Kimber? There's nobody to trust on social media no more. There's no one. Do you know that? There's nobody to trust. I mean, I always give everybody one chance. You know what I mean? Well, if I will, like I said, Spike here will never get a chance off me because what's in his past. It's like Shadow would never get a chance off me because what's in his fucking past. You got no chance, mate. No chance. I mean, I don't associate with these kind of people. Yeah. But like, fucking hell, there isn't really anybody left. Really, is there? I don't think there's anybody left. Dr. Rackbull. I've never given Dr. Rackbull a chance. I mean, he's just satire. He just chats shit all the time. Fucking Uncle Fester looking motherfucker. You know what I mean, right? But that's the one person I've never actually given a chance to, Dr. Rackbull. We've never had a conversation out of YouTube. We've never spoke out of YouTube, me and Doc. Yeah? So I've never got to the point where I just like give him a chance. You know what I mean? And then we see how we go from there. So Dr. Rackbull, I mean, that'll never happen. Me and Doc will probably never speak offline. But all I'm saying to you, Dr. Rackbull's the only one, you know. Oh, well, there's loads that I haven't spoke to offline. But do you know what I mean? Like, we've come to an agreement or whatever. Like, I've come to an agreement and we've just kind of, decided to just be respectful to each other. Yeah. Chris Murphy, but I hadn't spoke to Chris offline. Biz came in and apologised when I was all right with him, and I'm all right with Biz. I was like, I'm sound with you, Biz now. You know what I mean? And from what I know, since that, Biz has been sound. So Biz is the only one who's upheld his end of the word so far. I think. I'm pretty sure Biz a couple of weeks ago came into my live and says, Danny, I'm fucking sorry, bro. Do you know what I mean? Right. And I was like, no, Rue's biz, let's move on. Do you know what I mean? Right. And as far as I know, he ain't said anything bad about me since. You know what I mean? So Biz at the moment, Biz is the only one at the moment, yeah, that has proven so far, I mean, we're only a few weeks in, we'll see, right? But has proven so far, yeah, to be stand up and that. But we've got fucking a long time to go yet. We'll see. No, I didn't punch Biz. It was one of them ones, like, obviously I have been trying to warn them about being friends with that man for ages, but I don't control who you are friends with. And the messages that I were getting was like, we're not friends, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go into the messages, but believe me, the messages was not like, oh, we're not friends. Yeah, there's a reason, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to say that, right? And the £1,000, I'll tell you the truth of the way that happened, yeah? I am walking back with Tony, right, from El Medano, yeah? I think, like, Mr. D had sent me a video, so I sent him a video saying, look where we are, blah, 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 right? And then I think he phoned me on WhatsApp and I spoke to him. I can't remember exactly because I was a bit... Oh, yeah, he phoned me and he went... Yeah, he said he phoned me and he went, check your bank. I went, why? He went, I've sent you a donation. He said, check your bank. Do you know what I mean? So I checked my bank. There's a fucking £1,000 in there, bro. And I said to him blatantly, didn't I, babe? I went, what the fuck are you doing, bro? I said, that's just text the piss. That's way too much, bro. What the fuck are you doing? It's Christmas. You don't need to be donating £1,000 to me, bro. What the fuck? That's too much, Mr. D. And he went, nah, you accept it. And then he said to me, listen, the reason I've sent it you is because of what I earned off your name, and I felt bad, so I've sent you half. And then when he said that to me, I was like, okay then, if that's the way you're going to go with it, you sent me half of your wages off YouTube about deadening my name, yeah, I'll take the £1,000. Thank you very much. That's exactly how it went. Oh, they're all running and bitching about me. They can run and bitch about me all the fucking once. Do you know what I mean? It's not a good idea to bitch too much though, is it? Like I said, you go on fucking my enemies' lives, I'll come on my live and have my say, but it's not a good idea, Mr. or Mrs. D, to go on there bitching about me. It's not a good idea. I would keep me out of your mouth on that live if I was you. Oh, I don't know, golf. Group cuddle on June the 14th. Who's coming? Anybody would take the cash. Anybody's going to take the cash when you're on holiday and somebody just transfers £1,000 into your bank and goes, listen, I earned bare money off your name. Here's half of the money I earned. Who's not going to take it? Of course you're going to take it. Anybody says they wouldn't, it's a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Of course you're going to take it, man. It's one of them ones, isn't it? You haven't asked for it. It's not like you begged for it. You haven't asked for none of it. You haven't asked for any of it. They've just chose to put that into your bank. Okay. I gave them my bank details to donate to me. Because, you know what I mean? It was like, I want to donate to you, yeah, but I don't want to, like I don't have PayPal, I don't use PayPal, or it's not working, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? Something like that anyway. I can't remember exactly what he said to me. Something to do with PayPal not working. So he's like, can I put it into your bank? I thought he was just going to send me like a £20 donation mush. That's what people do that all the time. Some people will say to me, Danny, can I put the donation in your bank? And I'll give them my bank details and I'll put it in my bank. Yeah, because they don't have PayPal or whatever. Sometimes I have it when I do cameos, you know, I do cameos. Sometimes people don't have PayPal, so I give them my bank details and they transfer the money into my bank, yeah? So to me, it's just like, yeah, standard. People do it all the time. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just thinking he's going to put a £20 donation into my bank. That's what I thought. Normal, standard, isn't it? £20 donation, really? Fucking hell. I was as shocked as you lot when I fucking opened my bank app and I saw it in there. Oh, it's a right headache, bro. Trust me. I would have been mad not to take it. You know I would. Dynamush, listen, I'm going to explain something to you very calmly so you all understand why I gave this person a chance. Right, listen. I have been in the same predicament, but I was Mr. D. Years ago. People who've been watching me for years know this. Karate Marty from the Philippines, I went against him in a similar way. Yeah, because I listened to all the shit off YouTube about him, right? And then went against him in a similar way. Do you know what I mean? To what Mr. D went against me, because I believed all the shit. Do you know what I mean? Right? And then recently, obviously, Marty ain't like that. Do you know what I mean? Right? So I had to apologise to the fucking bloke. And he forgave me. And he bought me a golf club, for fuck's sake. He forgave me and bought me a brand new fucking QI10 driver. I didn't ask him for that. He just bought it me. I apologised to him wholeheartedly. I was like, Marty, I'm sorry for saying that shit about your family and that, bro. I'm really sorry for what I said. I shouldn't have said it. I was wrong. Do you know what I mean? Right? And he was like, Danny, don't worry about it. I understand. I understand why. I understand how it happened. It's easy to get caught in a narrative. That's why nowadays I get caught in no narratives. Have you noticed that? I get caught in no narratives. I never speak about anything unless I know for a fact it's a fact. I don't do it, right? Because I've done it once and I was wrong. And Marty forgave me. So I think in my head, when it came the same with Mr. D, I thought I'll return the favour to the universe. I got forgiven by somebody that I'd badmouthed for no reason. So I'll return the favour to the universe and I'll give this person a chance. I think that's the reason why I did it. I know it is. And what I got explained was that the Huskies, yeah, this is what I got explained. So the Huskies, I mean, I don't know none of this, do I? I was not in no Discords, right? I was not in none of these Discords. I don't have Discord. I'm only going off what I've been told, okay? So the Huskies wanted to nail me and Tony to a wall for whatever reason. This is what I was told, right? The Huskies want to nail me and Tony to a wall for whatever reason. Mr. Husky has been trolling me for way before Mrs. Husky even come on my channel. Mrs. Husky was there as a mole from the beginning. She was in Mr. Doss's Discord chat, chatting bare shit about me. She was the one that was trawling through schoolgirls' photos on Facebook to try and prove all that bullshit that everybody found out was bullshit. Do you know what I mean, right? Fucking trying to contact Jade, and then everybody found out that was like what I'd said was the truth. I've always spoke the truth. Yeah. And then Mr. D was like, once we realised that it was all lies, Danny, and you'd spoke the truth and everything you'd said was the fucking truth, once we realised that, that's when we backed off. Because to begin with, everybody was trying to tell us you was a bad person, you was like a nonce, you was all this. Do you know what I mean, right? And we believed all the narrative that was being created around you, and we got sucked into a black hole of fucking hate and misery and narrative creating. But once we realised what was going on and we realised it was bullshit, we pulled away. Yeah, that's what I was told. And from that, obviously, it's a very similar situation to me and Karate Marty. So I kind of thought, well, I understand how that can happen because I've been sucked into it myself before. So, you know, I'll give this person a chance. And that's the reason why. So, you know, it's one of them ones. I don't think, I mean, it's not like I'll cut myself off from people, but, you know, like, I have people off my YouTube channel that I speak to on WhatsApp, right? To this day, I've spoken to them for years. Kingy, Mark, a few other people. Do you know what I mean, right? And I don't need to make that circle any bigger, you know. Not that I'll cut myself off from people. I won't cut myself off from people. But I'll just be way more cautious. Because it seems to me that mental health is that rife on YouTube that people don't know who they are. Like, they don't know what to stick to. That they don't know. They play too many games. It's grown men as well. I can't deal with that, man. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I can't deal with that, man. That's not the way that I function. You all know it's not. I'm a stand-up motherfucker. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I am. Up until now, I've not said anything about anything to do with Mr. and Mrs. D unless I've defended them, right? The only reason I'm having my say today is because they went on Craig's Live and fucking spoke about me. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, this would have never been mentioned to any of you. Because it's not your business. It's only become your business because they've made it your business, which has now made it my business to come in and fucking talk about it. Otherwise, this shit would have never been mentioned. The amount of conversations I've had with Mr. and Mrs. D over the last fucking 8 months, 9 months or whatever, is unfucking real. I've not mentioned none of it to you. None of it, have I? Fucking nothing. Because it's none of your business. It's a private fucking conversation, man. That's the way it stays when you're friends. Whether you have an argument or not, it makes no fucking difference. You don't go playing, yeah, right, the voice notes of an argument that you have privately with your friend offline on YouTube. When is that a thing? Please explain to me, somebody, when is that a thing that you do to your fucking friends? When is that? When does that happen? It doesn't in my world. In my world, that is ultimate disrespect. In my world, that's taking the fucking piss. That's my opinion on it. Just takes the piss, man. It's a private conversation between friends. It could be an argument. It could be love. It could be hate. It could be positivity. Whatever it is, it makes no difference. It's fucking private between two friends. It's not to be shared on the internet. That's the ultimate form of disrespect, man. And if people can't see that, then they're fucking daft. Will you make me a cup of tea? And I wouldn't even mind, but do you know something? And you know this, Mrs. Doss, I've seen you still in my chat, right? This had already been sorted out. That's the thing. That's the thing, folks. It's not like I had a row with Mr. Dosser. Do you know what I mean, right? It's not like I had a row with Mr. Dosser, yeah? Right? We'd already sorted it out. This was weeks ago, man. This is a few weeks ago this happened. We'd already sorted it out. We've spoken since. I fucking spoke to him yesterday or the day before. Do you get what I mean? How weird is that? How weird? It's just weird, isn't it? It's not like it was still open in the air. I had sent him a message apologising for going over the top. I'd sent him that message. Did I not, Mrs. D? Fucking hell. It's just disrespect and loyalty of zero. Loyalty of zero. That's what that is. It's loyalty of zero. I have been very loyal to you and Mr. D. Very loyal, man. Everybody in my chat, some people fucking don't like the fact that I defend you two. I get bare shit in my lives. Do I not, folks? How much shit have I had in my lives through defending them two? Please tell me I'm lying. Please tell me I'm lying. I never lie. How much shit have I had in my chat defending them two, man? Loads. Fucking loads. And I've still stuck to my convictions. Because I'm not a two-faced bastard. Too much gammon. Too much. Well, no more. No more. No more defending you two. You've made your bed. It's spiky. It's spiky. You've made your bed and it's spiky. It's not going to be very comfortable. That's all I'm saying. I did stay true to him. I proper stayed true to him. You've got to understand, I had a go at Mr. D, yeah, and obviously said to him, if you fucking think that's the way it is, come to my house today. Offline, didn't say nothing about it on YouTube, did I? Nothing, that was private. Come to my house today if you think I'm a dick, yeah, and we'll sort it out man to man. I got 2 pairs of boxing gloves. That's what I said to him, blatantly, right? Because that's what kind of man I am. If I'm dealing with somebody who I know, oh, that's how I deal with it. And why did I say that to him? Why? Because he went on to Craig's live and lied. Told a blatant fucking lie. I went to Danny's house to prove I could doorstep him. What a blatant lie. Trying to make me look like a dickhead. You're supposed to be my mate. So you're going to have that response off me. That's how I deal with people in real life. You think you made me look like a dickhead, Mr. D? No, you didn't make me look like a dickhead. I've got the messages on my own fucking phone. You didn't make me look like a dickhead, did you? You just made people realise, no, Danny does deal with shit, really. That's how he deals with shit. That's how Danny deals with shit. If he knows you in real life and he speaks to you, oh, he'll just tell you, come, now, let's deal with it. Fucking hell. Made yourself look like a fucking idiot, if anything. For what? For what? For bravado on YouTube? To act like you're hard? Fucking hell, man. You need to stop drinking, Mr. D. That's what you need to stop doing. Because every time you have a fucking drink, mate, you go off the rails, mate. You got bad mental health, you have, kid. Bad mental health, right? We both know that. Yeah? And the drink does not help your mental health, son. You need to stay off the fucking drink. It leads you down dark paths. Stupid. So all this was caused and all this was started from him lying about me, yeah, on Craig's channel. I had a go at him privately. We sorted it out. I apologise for said bollocking because I probably shouldn't have gone that far, but I was very angry at the time because it's Craig and it's somebody who's supposed to be good with me. What do you think made me so angry walk with Christ? What do you think made me so angry walk? The fact that he'd gone to Craig. That's what made me so angry. Same with Mr. T. Exactly the fucking same. And he didn't just do it once. No. After we've sorted out the argument, it's water under the bridge. We've spoke since. You then get drunk and think it's a good idea to go on Craig's live again and play private voice notes from me to you. Does that even make sense? Is that how you keep a friend? No, it's not. That's betrayal. That's fucking betrayal. One chance only. That's all you get with me. Gaz? And Mrs. D, the thing is you cannot give me, you can't even come in this live and say anything bad about me now because you've been dealing with me for months, man. I'm the most stand-up motherfucker you and your husband have ever dealt with. Tell me it's not true. Oh, it is, isn't it? I am the most stand-up motherfucker you two have ever dealt with offline. Right? Look what you've ruined. And do you know something? You could have stopped him. You know. We both know you have control over that man. You could have stopped him. Why did I message you that day? Because of the control you have over that man. You could have stopped him. You should have had more sense. You should have realised the recompense of this. This is what caused it in the first place. Him going on Craig's live and chatting shit. You should have known better. You've got more sense than he has. That's a fact, mate. You know it is. We both know it is. You should have had more sense, Mrs. D, than allow that to happen. You should have stopped it, knowing that this would be the outcome, because you're not daft. You are not daft. Yes, you can. Yes, you fucking can. You know you can. That's bullshit. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. That's total bullshit, Mrs. D. Yes, you can. You know you can. We know. We both know you can. So does Tony. Tony sat right there. Tony, could she have stopped Mr. D doing that last night? Yes. We both know you could. And the thing is, you're listening to me this morning. I've not badmouthed you, have I? I've not come on here and dished you. I've not come on here and give your identity away, where you live and where he works and all that, have I? Ain't gonna worry about that from me, Mrs. D. That ain't gonna happen. You know that. Just tend to keep my name out of his fucking mouth on Craig's lives. Tell him it's not a good idea to keep you on Craig's lives and talking shit about me. It's just not. I don't want to have to fire back at him. But I will. And you know I will if I have to. But I don't want to have to. So tend to keep my fucking name out of his mouth on social media. Like I'll keep his out of mine after this live. It's not even about that. Mrs. D knows this is no threatening behaviour from me. This is not me threatening to hurt anybody. Mrs. D knows me well enough. She does. She's been, like I said, Mrs. D's been dealing with me for about 2 years. About a year, over a year under a false fucking profile. Lexi May on Snapchat. And with her husband for what, about 8 months now? 9 months, something like that anyway. So she knows me. So she knows there's no threat of me going to do any physical violence to anybody here. She just knows that I don't want to have to come on here and have my say about her husband. But I will if I have to. But I don't want to. And she knows that. She knows me well enough. She knows when Danny says he doesn't want to do something, he doesn't. But if you push him, he will. Mrs. D knows me very well. Don't you, Mrs. D? You know what I'm saying here. This is not me threatening no violence to anybody. And when I say I don't want to have to come on and have my say, you know that is not me saying, come on, say something so I can get loads of views by going at you both. Nah, you know that's not me. You know me well enough to know that when I say I don't want to have my say, I want to leave this here and I don't want to rehash it. So tell your husband to not make me rehash it. This is not no, you know, with me, it's not no like mind games where I want to talk about this shit. I don't want to talk about this shit. I don't. Oh, yes, he has. Oh, yes, he has. He's broke my trust. That's what he's done. He's broke my trust. Everybody in chat knows. They're like, we understand exactly where Danny's coming from here. You do not play private voice messages on Craig's channel from Danny. That's the ultimate form of fucking breaking trust. That's just absolutely getting a hammer and smashing any trust that you had with Danny out the window. It's just smashing it out the window. Sharing any messages from me online is bad enough. It's breaking my trust. Fucking sharing them on that channel. He's taking a lump hammer and smashing that trust to pieces. Plain and simple. It makes no difference. It makes no difference. You're a couple. What one does, the other does. Right? What one does, the other does. There's no excuse for neither of you. You both sat there. You both know what's going on. You're both agreeing with it. You're both going with it. You're both guilty. It's not one or the other. You're both guilty. I don't want a grand off anybody. Mrs. Dosser's in here now, and she'll tell you, I didn't ask for that grand. And when that grand was put in my bank, I was like, you taking the piss? Mrs. Dosser will tell you that straight. I was like, are you taking the piss? You can't fucking do that. What the fuck? That's way too much money, bro. What the fuck? Mrs. Dosser can't lie about none of this. She can't. That's what I mean. She knows I'm the most stand-up motherfucker. I've never asked them for nothing. I've asked Mr. D to help me work out fucking AdSense and stuff. I've asked him for advice on AdSense and YouTube, but I haven't ever asked him for anything. Ever. Mrs. D will tell you that. Like I said, Mrs. D, listen, I wish you both the best of luck this year. I really do. Right? Where Mr. D's concerned, he needs to stop drinking, mate. Because me and you both know as soon as that alcohol goes in his system, he turns into a fucking idiot. Doesn't know what he's doing. Goes along with anything. Do you know what I mean? But, stupid. He needs to stop drinking, mate. That's between me and you. You know this. Right? And trust me, the longer you lie in bed with that man, the more you will get burned. I've warned you about this before anyway. Being in bed with that man now has cost you my friendship. That's what it's cost you. And think about it, Mrs. D. Think. You know I was a good friend to have. Everything I do with you two is always private. I don't bring it online. I don't discuss it online. I never would, because that's not how I treat my friends. Yes, if I have an argument with Mr. D, I might have an argument. I do have arguments with my friends, but we always sort it out, and I would never bring that shit online. That's not how you treat your friends. That's not how friendship works. Friendship is built on trust. Think what that spiky-head fucker has cost you now. Think. You allowed him to change your name to hashtag fuck Danny. Yeah? Right? You allowed him to do that. Fucking hell. Literally. Look what he's cost you. And the thing is, Mrs. D, none of this chat now, right? But you do. You know that having me and Tony as friends would have been nothing but beneficial to you and your husband. You know that, right? You know what this has cost. I know you feel this inside. I know you regret now. Because you know I don't give 2 chances, I only give 1. Look what it's cost you. Silly. Silly. But do you know something? The one thing that this might hopefully has learned you both, right? You learn lessons from life. And as long as you learn lessons, you become wise. Don't never do this again. If you become friends with somebody offline, right? Don't never divulge their business. Don't talk their business online. Don't throw them under the bus online. Don't do that, because you'll lose the friendship. And then it's another one bites the dust. And then you're left with spiky hair again. And spiky hair cares about nobody but himself. He doesn't even care about his missus. He cares about just himself. You know that. I did care about your family. I did have time for you and Mr. D. Whether I had an argument with him or not, that's by the by. I had time for you both though, right? I would have spent time with you both though, right? You would have ended up on holiday with me and Tony though, right? Fucked yourselves up, really. Learn the lesson. That's what you can do from this. And Mrs. Dosser, tell him not to bother going online and start chatting shit about me. Because 2 can play that game even though I don't want to play it. And you know Mrs. Dosser, you know me. When I say that, I don't want to play that game. So just don't allow that to happen. We'll leave it there. I wish you the best of luck. I hope you have a good year. Nothing but love to you and the family. Yeah, I hope you both have a good year. Get him off the drink, mate. Not good for him. Or if you're going to let him drink, take all phones and social media fucking access away from him. Trust me. Yeah, because they're good. But I wish you both the best of luck. I ain't gonna say after this now, right? I ain't gonna say nothing bad about either of you. Right? I'm not gonna come on here and badmouth you. I'm not gonna speak about you again in the next live and the next live and the next live and the next live. I've spoke to you very directly today because I feel that I can speak to you very directly because we've been speaking for nearly 2 fucking years. So at the end of the day, I've spoke to you very directly. I haven't disrespected you, have I? I've just told you exactly how it is. Do you know what I mean? Which is how I am. I don't wish no hate on you. I don't wish no badness on you. And I hope you have a decent year. But take my advice. The last thing that you're going to get off me, my advice, right? Yeah, is this. See that dude? He will be the fucking ruin of you and your husband. He will be the ruin of you. Mark my words. Take my advice or not, but you know I am a very rational man and I'm a very clever man. And you know I know this social media better than fucking anybody does. So the advice I give you is true advice. The last bit of advice I'm ever going to give you, as a friend to a friend, the last advice that I'm ever going to give you, because I'm not interested in anything after this, stay away from that man. He will be the ruin of you and your family. That's the last bit of advice I'm going to fucking give you. He's the ruin of everybody. He'll be the ruin of himself. He definitely is. Mrs. Dosser, do you know something? I don't know how you can say that with a straight face after what's come out of his mouth and what he's done in his past. Somebody who has that mindset never changes. I've tried to explain this to you in private chat. After what you know he's done, how can you say he's an all right geezer? If I'd done that shit, you would hate me. You'd still have your channel dissing me every fucking day. I've said this to you. It's like you give him a pass. I wouldn't have had a pass off you. Your channel would still be running now. If I'd said them things on stage about them fucking 2 little girls, if I'd sung that song and I'd beat the shit out of a bird and bit it to the bone, you and your husband would still be after me now. But he gets a pass. You're a woman. What the fuck? You're a woman, man. My man's quite happy to put his hands on women. And you're all right with that? Fucking hell. What have you missed? Just type in onto YouTube. You'll find bare stuff, I would imagine, by now. Creepy Craig, jokes about girls. Type that into YouTube. Creepy Craig, disgusting song. You'll probably find it if you look. Creepy Craig, attack on woman. That's in the newspaper. Just, I'm not gonna show you. Yeah, go and find it yourself. It's very easily ready findable. You can find it anywhere. You don't change with a mind like that, mate. Any mind that comes up with them jokes is a wrong mind. Don't forget, yeah, Ian Huntley Day. He tried to set up an Ian Huntley Day. He tried to legitimately set up an Ian Huntley Day. That's a sick, twisted mind. And that never goes away. Once your mind is sick and twisted, it's always sick and twisted. Listen, the TV, Robert, if somebody says to you on TikTok, I've sent you a TV, and you're like, I don't want it. This is how it went. There's a lot of people who are in this live that watch that, mate. Right? He couldn't even deny this himself. Right? I've sent you a TV. I don't want it. But I've sent it. I don't want it. I don't like you. I mean, why the fuck are you going to send me a TV? We're never going to be friends. Don't think you can buy me, mate. I don't like you. We're never going to be friends. But I've sent you a TV. Whatever. All right. Well, when it arrives, whatever. I don't want it. You know what I mean? Why are you sending me the TV? I don't want it. Well, I've sent it. All right, then no worries. Well, you're a dickhead. I'll take your TV, you silly twat. I've just told you I don't like you. I'm never going to be friends with you. I can't stand you. I don't want your TV. And you're still going to send me a TV? Okay, you silly donut. I'll fucking take it then, you silly twat. That was my thoughts on it. And everybody who watched that TikTok live will say that's exactly what Danny said. When the TV came, I mean, how much of a fucking... I said thank you, but in such a way. Thanks for the TV. It's a nice TV. Thanks for the TV. Don't like you, though. Don't know why you sent it me. I ain't never going to be your friend. That was just me fucking saying, okay, dickhead. You're a fucking knob. Why are you going to send me a TV? I don't like you. Imagine you tell somebody you don't like them. You're never going to be friends with them. You can't stand them. And they still send you a fucking TV. Who's the donut? He wasn't worth that much. I've never said stage jokes like that. I've never beat a woman up and bit her to the bone. I've never sung a song about getting my ex-missus to pretend to be 12 and piss on me and then selling the fucking revenge porn to the internet. I've never done none of that. I've never tried to set up an Ian Huntley day. I have changed. Told you, there's certain levels of sickness that can never change. And at the end of the day, listen, the man said very suspect things very, very recently. That fucking podcast he did with his sponsor on there was talking for about 10 minutes about child porn, bruv. What are you on about? Watch it. Oh, they beat a lot of what Craig was speaking about, but you know what he's talking about, unless you're fucking stupid. So he's still talking about this fucking shit. He's still got the same brain. He just knows he can't go too far because he won't get away with too much because everybody's on him like a hawk. They're watching him like a hawk. But he still slips up all the fucking time. The way he treats Rach on camera. I've only seen a few of the videos. He might as well put his fucking hand on her mouth and go, shut up. I'm talking now, bitch. That's what he might as well do. He won't do that because he's on camera. But I wonder what he's like off camera. Because you see him on camera. He just shuts her down. Shut up, bitch. That's what he might as well do. She's talking. She's saying something. Shut up, bitch. I'm talking now. Shut up, bitch. That's what he might as well do. And you think he's changed? Has he fuck? Has he fuck? He's just learned to hide it better. I've robbed a house since my stint inside. I never robbed nothing like that, bruv. What I went inside for, it was nothing nefarious or weird, but I'm not going to discuss it here with you because it's none of your fucking business. Yeah, right? But I went in jail for lots of charges, mate. Mainly to do with cars. Mainly. And some other stuff. An ordinary guy. You're a troll, bro. You stay on troll channels. Why are you here? I've seen you in troll channels. Why are you here? You got no business being here, mate. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, it's just, mate, it's ridiculous. People on YouTube have no loyalty. They have no loyalty, man. I don't deal in that world. I just don't. I never have and I never will. My loyalty stands strong. And anybody who's disrespected me will know that. Because I'll know all sorts about them. And at the end of the day, I don't come on here and talk about it. And that's people even that I've fallen out with. Well, not that I've fallen out with. They've fallen out with me, should I say. Silly bastards. And even they would say, yeah, Danny, don't do that. All the mods, all the mods that left my channel, that fucked off from my channel. Yeah, right. I know quite a lot about them because they was in WhatsApp with me. Don't speak about that, do I? It's not what you do. It's really not what you do, man. Right. I didn't watch the Six Nations now. Now, I think we've covered that subject for long enough. I think we've covered all these subjects for long enough now, right? So, we'll leave it there. I think I've said everything I need to say on the subject. I've got nothing else to say. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll leave it there. And like, you know what I'm like, folks. Don't come in my next live and want to rehash all this. You know what I'm like. I have my say, and I'll leave it there. I've had my say, I'll leave it there. Yeah, I'm not interested in rehashing this. Lesson learned by me again. I tell you what, YouTube, keep learning my lessons. I get wiser. Oh, Robert, there's so many. You're only going to realise by watching me for long enough now, yeah, if you keep watching me, you're going to realise I'm the realest motherfucker on here. I swear. And I bring you content, bro. That's where everybody clips me, innit? Because I bring content, no matter what I'm doing. Whether I'm sat here talking. Do you know when I'm talking, though? Have you noticed? I have more energy behind my words than any of them. More conviction behind my words, should I say. Yeah? So even when I'm just talking, I'm more exciting to watch. You don't know what the fuck I'm going to be talking about. But I don't just do that, though, do I? I train. I play golf. I sing. Sometimes I dance like a silly fucker. I get pissed for you all. In the summer, I play basketball. I play tennis. I go on holidays. I take you on holiday. I take you all over the place on holiday, right? Bring you better holiday content all the time. I actually bring you content, bro. And I'm one real motherfucker. And I'm a nice man. I mean, you can tell this more now. I've dealt with this. I could have gone deep on that couple. And I have not, have I? Do you know why? Because I'm a nice man. I don't need to. I don't need to descend to the level of everybody else. I can have my say in a very adult, correct way. I don't need to scream and fucking shout and puff my chest out. I don't need to do that. And that's the realness of me, bro. I mean, that's what you'll all find from watching me. Pure realness, mate. All the time, 100% of the time I am real. Yeah, Robert, it's one of them ones, mate. It's one of them ones. I will always stay true to myself. You will find that out. You can't, nobody can peer pressure me. Nobody can make me do anything. Yeah, nobody can come in my chat and say, you need to talk about this because you're with me. Do you know with me? If you peer pressure me, or try to, should I say, into doing something, I recognise it. And people in chat know this. Do you know, as soon as I recognise it, because I'm a grown man, I push back. I'm like, fuck you. That's the way I'm built, bro. You can't make me do anything, because I'll just say, fuck you, and I'll go the opposite way. I'll push against what you want me to do, just because you're a cunt and I don't like you. I swear, as soon as I can see somebody trying to peer pressure me in any way, yeah, I push back straight away. Boom. Fuck you. That's what makes me different. You can't make me say anything. You can't make me do any kind of content. I do what I want to do. I say what I want to say, and I do it when I want to do it, and I say it when I want to say it. It's like what I've said today, I will not go back on. What I've said today, I mean. Because of these fucking said channels and these fucking people, bruv. That's why. People believe narratives. People see so many channels against me and think these channels, for some reason, are holier than thou. No, usually they are a lot worse than the person they're talking about. The reason they talk about all this fucking weird shit every day, yeah, is because they're weirdos. But people are so caught up in the social media world, they can't see it for what it is. They can't recognise it. That's the problem. Everybody's daft. It's loads of degenerate motherfuckers who couldn't tie my shoelaces trying to bring me down for their own clicks and views and their own entertainment because they have nothing to give. They are soulless fucking dickheads that have no content. That's why they talk about someone else all the time, every day, because they have nothing else to give. And people watch these cretins, man, and think they're winning. It makes me giggle. How the fuck is when a man gets up every day and obsesses over another man every day, obsesses over him? How is that winning? That's weird, bro. You're a fucking weirdo. I'm a person with no life, who never goes anywhere, never does nothing. Yeah, just sat in front of that fucking screen every day, watching like that another man every day. It's fucking downright weird, bro. And I don't know how social media can't see it for what it is. You're watching these weirdos. You're fucking watching them. And it's like Groundhog Day. They talk about the same shit every day in the same monotone way. It's like a fucking script, bruv. Have you heard them all? They say the same shit every fucking day, bro. It's like Groundhog Day. Every day. Same shit. Same statements. Same fucking jokes. That aren't jokes. Weird voices and stuff. Meh, meh, fucking weird voices. Meh, meh, weird voices. Grown men all day, every day. It's fucking pathetic. And the whole of YouTube lap it up like it's fucking amazing. And I'm like, it's not even amazing content. These fuckers, I have more energy in my little fingernail than they have in their whole fucking being, man. They don't have none. Nothing to talk about. No hobbies. Nothing to bring. No life. Most of them no wife. Loners, man. No mates, no fuck all. And you lot treat them like kings with crowns on the fucking head. What the fuck, man? In real life, you wouldn't even fucking talk to them. You wouldn't have nothing to do with them. They wouldn't be in your friend circle because they're fucking weird. There's no realism in any of them. They haven't got a real bone in the body. They'll go wherever the controversy is, wherever the clicks and views are. Fuck morals. Fuck what's morally right. That's why they'll all sit there and diss women. That's why they'll all sit there and make up the most disgusting names about women. All of them. They all think it's okay to do because they're degenerates. No real man will ever disrespect a woman. Trust me, because you ain't no man if you ain't a gentleman. And no gentleman is ever going to come and disrespect a fucking woman. Start dissing her, calling her all the names underneath the sun to try and break her mentally. What the fuck? You can bully women now, and that's a good thing. Oh yeah, let's all clap hands. Bullying women's a good thing. What the fuck? What society have we got into here? And yes, I can stand on my moral high ground because I do not disrespect women. Plain and simple, I don't. And they all do it. They all do it. And you lot watch them. And I don't know, not all of you. I don't know how many people in here who watch them, but there is some people in here who watch them. You should fucking know better. You should have a word with yourself. What are you watching here? You're watching a grown man act like a piece of shit. Cyberbullying women. Not just my missus. I mean, it's even Spiky Hairs. I don't like him. But the things I've heard said about Rach is fucking unreal. Do you know what I mean? She's still a woman, right? She's still a fucking woman though, right? It's wrong. It's wrong. It's fucking wrong. Take the piss out of men all you want. Yeah, that's normal. Don't take the piss out of women or children. Because that just makes you scum. Fucking scum. No other word for you. The trolls can come in. I don't give a shit. You know me, I don't care. Don't do what your audience wants. Don't say what your audience want you to say. Do what you know is right and say what you know is right. Otherwise, don't say it at all. For me, like I said, there's no offering me any money. Like, that was just a donation. I explained to my chat earlier. That wasn't me. No £1,000 was said that was going to be given to me. They said they wanted to give me a donation while I was on holiday. I'm thinking 20 quid. Bang, £1,000 in my bank. Didn't expect that. Listen, Mrs. D and Mr. D could never deny this. Danny had no idea. It was not a discussion. We didn't agree to pay him or anything like that. We just did it bang and then told him why we'd done it. So don't think it was like that. It wasn't. It was nothing like what you think it was. It was, Danny, we want to give you a donation while you're on holiday. Okay? Loads of people donate to me when I'm on holiday. Not like that. I mean, the reasoning was given for it. Danny, this is half of what we earned minus donations. They didn't give me none of the donations. They had fucking thousands in donations, I would imagine. Yeah? But what they earned off YouTube, like, AdSense. So they must have earned £2,000 off the AdSense from doing me. Yeah? And they gave me half. And because they said to me, we earned double that, so we've given you half of what we earned off your name. I was like, okay, I'll take it. That's the reason why I took it. I didn't know it was coming. I had no idea. I always round up numbers. It was £1,000 in total. It was £1,000 in total because they donated 800 in a lump sum and then some more money. And then I told them to fucking stop. Trust me, it was £1,000. That one night was £1,000. I have no reason to lie. I know exactly how much was given to me that night. But I do generally round up numbers, yes. I do. I'm 5'11" and 3/4. I say I'm 6 foot. I'm so close to 6 foot, it's fucking, well, I am 6 foot according to that fucking machine. You know what I mean? But I'm sure I'm 5'11" and 3/4. I'm sure I am. That's what, listen, last time I was measured at the doctor's, that's what I was. Unless the doctor measures me wrong. So all I can fucking say, mate. Because the last time I was measured at the doctor's, yeah, right, which was when I had my operation on my hand. Yeah, you know, pre-surgery, I was weighed, measured, right, and I was 5'11" and 3/4, mate.
Did you have, you know when you got measured at the doctor's, did you have to take your shoes off? Or?
I took my shoes off in the gym though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So I'm telling you, it was on my medical sheet from when I fucking had my hand done. When I had my hand done, I was 12 stone 10. Yeah. And 5'11" and 3/4. And I went on that the other day, I was 13 stone 2 and 6 foot. I was like, what the fuck? Have I grown? Have I fucking grown? Like, the fuck? Have I been stretched out? I haven't even got plates in my hand. Okay. Fucking hell, bro. Why have I got a scar that runs all the way up my hand then, bro? What's that there for? Did I just randomly just get a knife and slice my hand open for the fun of it? Is that what I did, bro? I mean, is that you see that scar there that runs all the way up my hand? Look, from there, all the way up to there. Yeah. Did I just randomly just fuck it, just slice my hand open to the bone, just for the sake of it? I was drunk that day. Yeah, it was a 42 long, wasn't it, inside leg? That said, I just got my numbers mixed up because I just got my numbers mixed up, bro. You know what I mean? I'm a 34 long inside leg. I don't know why I said 42. I must have just said 42 in my head for some reason.
I don't know what this is.
That's a neat scar, bro. Like, I mean, anybody who's watching knows that ain't no. That's like too neat to be from fighting dogs, bro. It's like a surgical cut. Fuck me. I've got that one there on my wrist as well, look. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if we can get a good light on it. You can. Hold on, can you see it? Yeah, you can. So you see that? You see here? See that scar there on my wrist? That's where they cut my fucking hand open. I cut my wrist open to take bone out my wrist to reinforce that bone. So that bone actually had bone out my wrist go into it. Yeah, right. To hold, because there was a big chunk missing out of it. And then the titanium, you can see the titanium plate, bro. You can fucking see it. You can see it. You can actually see it, bro. It's like, you can see it. Oh, they don't get me down, bro. The dickheads. They don't get me down. They won't last too long anyway. Mods will have them gone sooner or later. I'll be like, fuck these dickheads. You're gone, mush. You're gone. You're out of here. See ya. Won't fucking be ya. Yeah, buddy. You fucking boy. Yeah, but only with like ball bearings. They went like that fucking far into me. It wasn't like, I thought I'd been shot with bullets to begin with, but no, it was just ball bearings, bro. It's high powered fucking ball bearing gun or whatever. I think they're like into my organs or anything, bro. Mate, I've got titanium in my arm as well, huh? Look, scar there, all the way down there, mush. All the way down to there. And then a scar, look, you can get the light on it, you can see it. It's hard. There we go. All the way up my arm, all the way to there. Got a titanium plate there. I've got one there. I've got bolts that go through my bones. Bruv. I snapped both of my bones from my elbow. Out my arm, bro. Clean out my arm, snap both bones. My arm was bent that way. Blood was pumping out of that, bro. I swear, I did that playing basketball. Mad how you can do an injury like that playing basketball, mate. But yeah, I did. That's what stopped me playing basketball. That's literally what stopped me playing it to a high level. Because I was a high level anyway. But that's what stopped me, man. Fucking proper fucked me up, that did, mate. And obviously, like, you have to have these out within 3 years, or you can't have them out, because, like, everything starts fusing together and all that shit. So this happened when I was nearly 15, 14. Yeah, nearly 15. I had the operation, and then when I was 17, I went to jail. I didn't come out of jail until I was 20. By the time I come out of jail, I went back to the doctors, and I was like, can I have my plates out? He was like, nope, you've gone past the 3-year mark now, Danny. Can't do anything, we can't take them out. We'd have to re-snap your bone, and it wouldn't never heal properly again. And I was like, for fuck's sake. So I've got to keep them in my arm forever. And he was like, yep, you can have them in your arm forever, kid. So they'll be in there forever, same as that plate, that'll be in there forever. I mean, to be honest, them ones in that arm have reinforced that arm. The amount of times I've smashed that arm, yeah, and it should have broke. Right, I'm telling you. Nah, it ain't. That fucking titanium in there has reinforced the shit out of that arm. But sometimes I get like pins and needles going to my hand. It's the nerves. Can't do anything about it. It's the nerves, like, you know what I mean? But sometimes I get pins and needles going to my hand. This one, I get it bad. I get pins and needles, right? But down this finger and into this finger here, and this finger starts twitching like that, yeah? Like, just twitches like a bitch, yeah? And then it burns. It's like a burning sensation, bro. And it goes right up my fucking arm. It's like, oh, motherfucker, it happens at golf loads, man. I don't show it on camera. But trust me, whenever you see me do that with my hand, yeah, that is because it feels like somebody is burning my joint to pieces, bro. Probably. Do I have issues at the airport? Do I have issues at the airport? No. What, you mean going through the scanners? With all this stuff? No. Always surprises me, bro. I've actually asked them at the airport. My mum goes mad because she thinks it looks dodgy, but it's not. How is it dodgy? If I go through the scanner and I say, excuse me, mate, why don't I beep? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I've got titanium all over me. And then he'll look at me like, huh? I'm like, exactly. I've got titanium in my arm, I've got titanium, now I've got titanium in my hand. Do you know what I mean? I've got a pin in my jaw from years and years and years ago. Yeah, so at the end of the day, what the fuck? Like, why don't I go off? I should be beeping like a motherfucker. If I had a titanium gun, you'd be screwed. You know what I mean? So I don't understand. I don't understand why it doesn't go off. I never have. I always expect it to go beep, 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 beep when I go through the fucking thing. A wise old wizard with a length on the beard. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Pins and needles is circulation problems, smoking. Oh, I don't think I've got circulation problems. I could have, bro. I'm fit, though. My body does pump well. I do pump, but you could be correct. You could be. I do need to cut down on the smoking. I do need to do a lot more cardio. I do need to get myself out and about more. I'm not going to deny that. Because I can feel that I've been smoking too much. Way too much. I'm not doing enough cardio. Even though I do a lot, I'm not doing enough. I need to start getting myself out and just staying out all day. Yeah, and not being on live like this. Because I'll be honest with you, I've been using it as a coping mechanism to stop me going mad on live. You know, to all the trolls and stuff. Yeah. I have got to a point now where I'm really good at dealing with this though. So now I was thinking about it, literally, no joke, laid in bed this morning before I got up. I'm laid there and I'm just thinking about exactly what we're talking about now. And I'm thinking, nothing to do with the pins and needles, didn't even think about that. I just thought, you know something, Danny? You're smoking way too much. You're going to end up fucking killing yourself. You need to get yourself fucking out, boy. Get yourself out running, get yourself to the gym, stay there for fucking hours, Dan. You've got to get a grip on it. So yeah, I've got to get a grip on it. Nah, magnets, it's non-ferrous. This won't stick to a magnet. Titanium don't stick to a magnet, Ruth. It's like copper, aluminium, stainless steel. It don't stick to magnets. Bob, do I make the scanner beep?
I've never heard it beep.
Never beeps, man. How many times have I asked them at the airport?
How come it don't beep?
How can we don't beep? How many times, Bob? Loads of times, mate. So, you know what I mean? It's one of them ones. Oh. I don't need to sit here and try and tell you that I've got something in my arm that I've got in my arm, mate. It's one of them ones.
So you know when you have a new hip, what's that made out of?
I don't know.
Because when my dad goes through it, bleepers, that beeps.
I think my mum's knees do as well, you
Yeah,
know.
mum says it is.
So I don't know what that's made out of. Stop doing what? Going on holiday? And going through scanners? No, you're alright. I'll keep going on holiday and going through scanners. If I go off one day, I'll laugh my tits off. Because it'll be the first time ever. Bro, when it comes to, you know, going out there and doing stuff, I'm very aware of what I need to do, bro, to cut down on my smoking. I'm very aware. Like, I do know. Honestly. You don't need to tell me. Like I said, I've been thinking about this morning. This very morning I've been thinking about this. There's only so much I can do before my body's like, whoa, which is a shame. Yeah, that I can't do more. I'm not Superman. I'm only human, bro.
And just wait until the warm weather comes.
If I go to the gym for 4 hours, yeah, believe me, 4 hours is a long motherfucking time in the gym. I remember I used to do it all the time. But I'm older now. So 4 hours in the gym is a long time. And then coming back and, you know, focusing my mind on doing something straight away, whatever it may be. Like, I've got to get into a routine, and I've got to get into a routine. That's what I've got to do. Because at the moment, my routines, I haven't got a routine. It doesn't even exist. Right? I've got to start I get up early in the morning anyway. I've got to get up in the morning. I'm going to need to smoke a spliff. So I need to get up, smoke a spliff, one spliff. Well, I need to get up and eat first. Get up, eat, smoke a spliff, get my shit in my bag, and fuck off. And that's what I need to do. And go to the gym most days, play golf the days I'm not at the gym. Or go to the golf range. And if anything, just sit there talking to you for hours on the phone in my car. Do singing lives. Singing lives, I don't know if you noticed. If I'm singing, yeah, I'm not really smoking much. I have a break about once an hour, don't I? After I've sung loads of songs. So start doing more singing lives. Yeah. Start going to the golf range more. Even if I don't go to the golf range, just go over the fucking field with my camera. It's content. And just chip through the fucking goalposts and stuff. I have got to start getting a routine. And if I get a routine, I'll start doing more and I'll be smoking less. Yes, shooter. Four hours in the gym is pointless. No, I don't mean 4 hours lifting, bro. I'm not going to go 4 hours lifting, just spend 4 hours in the gym. I could just spend fucking an hour of it just gently rowing on the rowing machine. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to go there and blast for 4 hours. I used to do that when I was younger, but I'm not going to do that now. I'm a fuck. I know it's going to be no good for me. I'm too old. I won't recover fast enough. But just spend 4 hours there. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't take nothing out with me like that when I go out. So the longer I am away from this fucking chair right here, the less I smoke. Because I don't smoke anything when I'm away from this chair. I might smoke the occasional roll up. That's it. Yeah, do you get me, Frankie? So not 4 hours training, bro. You're fucking mad. No, it kill me. But just do anything. Stretching. Do you know what I mean? Fucking rowing machine for ages. Just sit there and just row. Yeah, it's exercise. It's good. I don't need to go too fast. I don't need to go like a madman. Do my training, yeah. But then try and structure it so I'm there for longer. When I come back, walk straight in. And rather than sit down here and talk to you, take you in the kitchen, protein shake, food straight away. That'll take longer. And then you guys could help me. Do you know what I mean? Because once I've ate the food, yeah, I'm going to want to smoke a do. Always. If I can break that habit, that'll help. So then just like I'm on live and I come back from the gym, yeah, and I've had my protein shake, I've had my food. Do you know what I mean? I sit down, I roll a do, I smoke it. Yeah, because it's probably been 3 or 4 hours, maybe 5 hours since I've had one, which is good. And then when I'm sat here and I'm talking to you, I know you all want to talk to me and keep the live going, but you could help me. Yo, Danny, You could all say it in chat, all my mods. Yo, Danny, you smoked your spliff, go and get in the bath. And because I've said it to you, and I know I've said this to you, it'll come to my head. And I'll be like, right, I'm going to get in the bath, everyone, I'll see you later. And I will literally get up and go and get in the bath. And because I've been training, when I get in the bath when I've been training, I just lay there. And literally I lay in the hot water for fucking ages, man. And then I get out of the bath and I go and sit on my bed. And then when I'm sat on my bed, that's usually when I'm uploading content to TikTok or content to YouTube, in video format. So I need to get into that kind of routine, and it will slow me right down on what I'm smoking. Frank, I'm not going to go too deep with the squats because that's what caused me problems in the first place. Ass to grass. Do you know what I mean? Right, that's what done the arse cheek, bro. Preparing myself to go back to the gym. I had 50k on the back of my shoulders, yeah? And I was squatting, and I was going ass to grass, bro. Do you know what I mean? And it just went. That's what caused my sciatica. So I'm not going past 90 degrees. I'm just not. And even that fucking causes me pain at the moment. Just going to 90 degrees. I mean, I only had 60k on my shoulders the other day. Do you know what I mean? And fuck me, bro. When I went down with that, there was no problem with the power in my legs. You know that? I done like 12 reps of it. And definitely go heavier. But it was just the pain, bro. I was like, wow. Glasgow Dave. I've done loads of night shifts in my life. You don't really have a life, do you, when you go on a night shift? Yeah, squats are a funny one. But it's like anything, bro. You don't have to. Like for me, I'm not going to be going super heavy on squats. I'm just back at the gym, bro. I'm not going to be going super heavy. It's more about technique and controlling the weight and having control of the weight. I'll increase my weight slowly, bro. I'm not in a rush to do it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not in a rush to injure myself further. I will still train body parts through injuries, but when I'll be uploading the back workout that I did about 4 days ago. I haven't loaded it yet, but I will upload it. And you'll see when I'm doing the back workout, because my elbow's fucked and it was really sore that day. Yeah. I'm not joking with you, bro. The fucking pain. I only went up to about 85k. I could not do it. You'll see I had plenty of power. I could have gone heavier than that. I reckon I could have gone 100k on pull down that day, but not with my elbow. That elbow, every time I pulled down after a while, it was just pain. I still did the back workout. I was doing upper back, and I still did upper back, but I couldn't do the weight I wanted to do. Do you know what I mean? Right. So I still worked it because, believe me, I could feel it the day after. I was like, geez, I can actually feel my back. So I did work it, but not as much as I could have done, especially in weight. And you'll see. I mean, I do keep looking at the camera and going, fucking hell, man. And I am saying, like, I'm in a lot of pain here, but it's the truth, like. You know, I don't need to lie to you. I never lie to you. If I'm strong, I'm strong. If I've got no injuries, I've got no injuries. I'm injured now at the moment. And bro, that fucking hurt, you know. But I will train through it to the best of my ability. I will always still train the muscle I'm going to train. Like next time I'm at the gym, it's chest, right? I've got no problem with my chest. And this elbow doesn't affect anything pushing. It's pulling that it does. Yeah. So I'm all right with chest. So I'll be doing a proper workout. But then biceps after chest, I'll try. But I'm not guaranteeing that I'm even going to end up going heavy. Because as soon as the elbow starts peaking, mate, I'll just stop. And I might still do my arms, but it'll be lightweight and loads of reps. Just to work them. And then after that, it'll be legs and shoulders again. When I come to legs, bro, I'm probably going to be able to go a little bit heavier than 60k this week, because it is not as painful as it was last week. Well, at the moment it's not. But trust me, as soon as that flares up, you'll just watch me re-rack the weight, and I'll just start doing lighter weights and more reps. I found the other day that when I'm doing hamstring curls, yeah, it hurts like a bitch. So if I'm going to do them, I've got to do them light as fuck. When I was doing Front leg curls, yeah, didn't hurt. Do you know what I mean? Leg extension did not hurt at all. It didn't cause no pain in that, apart from me sat on the seat. And obviously every time I pushed my legs up and it just squashed into the seat. But the actual exercise didn't cause it no more pain. Leg press did though. CrossFit, I used to do CrossFit, bro. Oh yeah, bro, I'm not out to prove anything. I'm just out to train and be fit and strong. Do you know what I mean? You know, like, you probably won't see me like, I did it when I first went back just to see what strength I'd lost in certain body parts, but I won't do it again. You won't see me force out one rep with bad posture and all that. No, I won't. If I can't lift the weight with good posture, and I know that my posture is going to break down in any way, shape and form, I just won't do it, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not going to like force stuff up that my body, it's not about being comfortable. You've got to be out your comfort zone. But you know, to the point where my posture, time under tempo, like drops. I'm not allowing that to happen. Fuck that. It's not about that. I'll raise in strength gradually. However long it takes. I've been to the gym before. When I was younger, it may have been faster because I was younger. Right, but I'll still gradually get stronger. Overhead leg press the other day, bro, fucking killed me. The pain was unreal. I only had a 25 on each side. So the thing weighs like 40, doesn't it? So it's like 90 key. I had 90 key, bro, on my legs. I did loads of reps, but every single rep just was pain, bro. It was, I mean, I'd already worked my legs loads at that point. It was the last thing I did, I think. Yeah. But, bro, from the first rep to the last rep, just pain. I won't be doing that for a while. Do you know what I mean? I won't be doing that for a while. If I'm going to do any leg press, I'll do it, you know, seated, pushing straight out in front of me, but just with light weights, bro. I can't, well, I'll go as heavy as I can. I'll go as heavy as I can before I get any problems. And once I get the problems, then I'll just drop the weight. Oh, it's very dangerous lifting with bad posture, bro. You can't lift with bad posture if you want to not snap up your shit. Depends if you want to snap up your shit or not. I don't want to snap up my shit. I've already kind of fucked my elbow and my arse cheek. I don't need another knee or something, or my neck or something. No ego lifting, bro. Anterior pelvic lift. Anterior pelvic lift. Well, is that where you put your shoulders on a bench and lift your fucking arch your back? Lightweight, baby. Yeah, but look at Ronnie Coleman now, bless him. Can't walk, bro. Look at Ronnie now, though, bro. How he's certainly paid the price for being Mr. Olympia, right? So many of them have, bro, to be honest. So many of them have paid the price. It's a shame for Ronnie. Because the man can hardly walk now. It's such a shame for him. I mean, my man did lift some ridiculous weight. Notice a curve in the bottom of your back. Bad posture from driving for a living. Well, I'm lucky really, because I did drive for many, many years, but I always used to try and keep my posture as good as possible. I used to sit up straight in my chair as much as I could because I'm a posture fucker. If you watch me walk, my shoulders are always down and back. Oh yeah, Glasgow Dave. For me, I'll tell you straight, deadlift and all that kind of stuff, in my opinion, it would be better to do 80 key for say 10 reps than do 150 key for one. After a while, you'll be doing 10 key with 90 reps, 10 key with 100 reps. Sorry, you'll be doing 90 key for 10 reps, 100 key for 10 reps. So, you'll go up that way gradually, yeah, rather than just all out. But I see it in the gym all the time. People go on the deadlift and everybody's watching them because people do, yeah. And they just deadlift so much, but the posture breaks, the back bends, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm expecting to hear a pop at any moment, like, because it's just, I've seen people in there that there's no way that with proper deadlift posture that the motherfucker would get that weight off the floor. Do you know what I mean? I can tell. But bro, they'll force that fucker up, legs shaking, back bent, arms extended right out in front of the legs. And like they're young, so they've only took about 10 years off the spine with that one movement they've just done. They don't realise yet, but they've definitely done some damage, but they're young in it. So the body will kind of deal with it, you know what I mean? But when they get older, that little bit of damage they've done there will just compound. Carla? RDLs. I've heard of that before. I've probably done it, but I'll just probably call it something else. Same with squatters, bro, especially with bench presses. Bench presses, it's terrible. You know what I mean? It's terrible. For me, I'll tell you straight, this is how I work bench press. If it's, when I used to train when I was younger, if it's really heavy, yeah, then yes, you can pass me the bar. But as soon as you pass me that fucking bar, your hands are off that bar until I get to my last rep where I fail. And then I want you to put your 2 fingers on the bar and just help me get the cunt up. 2 fingers. That's it, man. If you can't pass me that weight and I can't do a full rep with that weight without your help, without your hands on the bar, then it's not my bar. It's our bar. And I'm not lifting the fucking weight. I see it all the time, bro. You got a man on each side. You got a geezer on the bench. He's got 4 plates on. He's about my size. I can't bench 4 plates. Do you know what I mean? So he's got 4 plates aside, bro. It's just ridiculous. He's got 180 on that bar. The geezer's my size. Do you know what I mean? And he'll start growling and shouting in the gym. And he'll have 1 mate on this side, 1 mate on this side, and 1 mate behind him. As soon as I see that, yeah, right, for a normal lifter, power lifters, it's different with power lifters. Proper bench press power lifters, they have to have somebody on each end and at the back in case something goes wrong. But for these fuckers in the gym, it's because they can't lift the weight. There's a difference. So I see him lift it off. I see his mate lift it off. He passes it to him. His mate's there leaning over the bench, wobbling his arse off with his hands around the bar. His 2 mates have fucking got their hands underneath the bar like this and they're going like this with him while he lifts. You're not lifting that weight, bro. You're just not lifting it. I don't know how much they're lifting for you. They're probably taking about 80 kg off you in total. That geezer behind you who's fucking shaking like this, holding onto the bar, he's probably taking 35 kg himself. No, that's me lifting it, that is. It's just me. That's not. You lifting it would have been them lads passing the bar to you. You go in my bar and then them totally letting go of the bar. And you bench pressing it. That would be you doing it. Right? Yeah. I speak to Leslie sometimes. Leslie doesn't really come on social media much. Oh yeah, Phil. And then claim I can bench 180 kg. You don't grow muscle that way neither, you just wreck your joints. I've hurt myself by going, not by ego lifting, by doing too much. That's what I've done. I've overtrained. That's how I fucked myself up. Not from ego lifting, though. I only lift what I know I can lift. Like myself as well, if you noticed, I don't have people spot me. If I can't lift it, I'm not lifting it. Listen, that is the best advice I can give anybody who lifts in the gym. If you can't lift that motherfucker yourself, don't lift it. Trust me. Just stick to that rule and you'll be fine. you get to a point where you lift something off and you put too much weight on there, and you know as soon as you lift something off, right, whether you're going to be able to do a rep with it. Well, if you can't, if it's too heavy and you can feel it's too heavy, put the fucking thing back and lighten it and just do more reps. You know what I mean? Doesn't make you any less of a man. In fact, it makes you more intelligent than most of the fuckers in the gym. And you'll probably get bigger quicker. Do you know the amount of people I've seen who have trained for years, but they do half reps and quarter reps and, you know, like reps where they use momentum and all that kind of shit. Yeah, and they've been in the gym for years and they don't really change. Trust me, the motherfucker's been training for 2 years and he looks like the day he came in. Because it's all ego lifting, it's all momentum lifting. Doesn't require time under tension, blood flow, muscle tearage. You're not using the muscle, you're using your fucking tendons and your ligaments and your joints to lift everything. Momentum, the lot. You use no momentum for anything, then you're using muscle. It's like certain things people don't understand. It's like when you're curling, your elbow doesn't move. Your elbow does not come forward. Your elbow does not go back. Your elbow stays stationary at your side and your arm just moves. So when you're at the gym and you see somebody curling the weight all the way up to here, it's fucking useless. You're not doing anything. You're wasting half of the exercise. Plain and simple, you know, bro. If you see somebody swinging the weight, yeah, they're probably curling half the weight. The other half is being dealt with by the swing. So the most clever thing to do would be to drop the weight in half and stand there and do very strict reps of it and actually build your fucking muscle. Can't lie, you lat raise 20 kg though. Lat raise. I do more than 20 kg on my lats. No, it's not. Lifting heavy is not a shortcut. Like literally, there's no shortcut to having a good physique, bro, really. It takes a lot of time under tension, a lot of reps. Shitloads, bro. Hours upon 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 hours. It's relentless. Just relentless, folks. But that is training for you. But at the end of the day, you do grow. You do see results. Sometimes it takes a bit longer. Sometimes it takes a bit shorter. Sometimes you see more results. Sometimes you see less results. Lateral raise. I can't get that much now. 18s I can get. I know because I've done it in the gym. Only for 2 reps on each arm, but there was strict. That's as heavy as I can get now doing that. Can't get to 20s at the moment, mate. But the 18s were too heavy, to be honest. I did it the other day and I think I only went up to about 14s or something. I've done about 8 reps on each arm. Again, there's no point. I mean, I got the 18s the first day I went there just to see if I could still do that kind of weight. And I could do the 18s and I'd done 2 reps on each arm. That was the first day, you know, like weeks ago. And I did that video when I was just trying to see how much I could press above my head and stuff. And I did other things that day. Yeah. But when I went the other day and I did shoulders, I only went up to 14s, bro. I mean, I just stayed at 14s. I mean, I had worked my shoulders up to that point pretty hectically, like. I had given them some right shtick, so they were fresh by any means. But I would never do that exercise fresh anyway. So 14s I'll be sticking on for a while and just keeping it nice and strict. Ego lifting is bad, yeah. I know, I expected him to say side lateral raises though. When he just said lat raise, I was like, it just muffled my head a little bit. People was hating when I was on the pull-up bar. That's because they can't do pull-ups. Anybody who does pull-ups knows, right, that doing I mean, that was my last set as well, so that was 3 of 3. And everybody knows them pull-ups, the way I did them are not easy. At all. The way that I did them. You can't get any better pull-ups, really. Yeah, I did, what, 8? 4 where I did like a normal cadence, but full stretch, full pull. And then 4 where I was slow as fuck, bro. And people don't understand when you add that slowness to it, how hard it is. Only people who train do. Anybody who trains won't diss them pull-ups. Only people who don't train will. Because they don't understand. Yeah, way harder, Zortex, especially when you go down to full extension. Because once I start doing it slow, have you noticed I go down to a full hang? Have you noticed that? Full hang, bro. And then pull very slowly up from a full hang. I'm not using no momentum. Have you noticed that? There is no momentum in them fuckers, mate. That's a full hang to a full pull, to a full squeeze, to like what? A 7-8 second lowerage, to a full hang, to a full squeeze. People don't understand. Morning. Antonio Good, she's sat there. I'm gonna have I'm gonna ask my beautiful wife to make me a cup of coffee. I'll have a coffee with you. And I'm nearly done on this live, mate. I've got a video to upload later for you all. I'm going to the gym with Tony. Oh, I went to bed late, man. So I was watching. What film was I watching last night? What the fuck was it? Highlander 3. Because the new Highlander's coming out. So I thought, right, I'm going to sit and watch Highlander 3. Yeah. To see, like, you know, what the score is compared to what it used to be, like, you know, blah, blah, blah. And to be honest, I've got to be honest, even though it is a good film, I did enjoy watching it again. There's some cheesy shit in that film, you know, that when I was a kid, I didn't realise it was cheesy. But last night when I watched it, I was like, some of this shit's cheesy, man. My arm, my elbow, you mean? It's better than it was. Yeah, it's better than it was. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, man. I can't wait for the cold weather to go, so I'm going to get my hair cut, get my beard cut. Seriously, I can't wait, man. I just need the warm weather to arrive. So I'm keeping all my hair and my beard while the cold weather's here. It keeps me warm. I'm healing okay, Zortex. My leg's fine now. My back was fine the day after. It's just that sciatica. And my elbow, bro. Oh, the beard will be back, bro. But I shave it off a couple of times a year and then keep it short for a bit to let like air get to my face and shit like that. Oh yeah, fully off, bro. Fully gone. No beard. For probably about, not long. I will have no beard for long. 2 days. No joke. 2 to 3 days. And then you'll start to see it come back. But then I'll keep it short for a bit. You'll see it in different styles, bro. So when it's first cut off, I'll tell you exactly how it'll be, because it's how I always do it. I'll cut it all off, yeah? And then I'll grow just a little bit above my lip here, and a little bit here. Yeah, because this is how my beard grows into this shape. Yeah, you notice I always have a certain shape to my beard, right? This is how it grows into this shape. So I'll have a little bit here, and I'll have a little bit on the bottom of my chin here. And that's all I'll have for about a week. Then after a week, I'll grow it into a goatee. Yeah. Then after 2 weeks, I'll stop shaving these and I'll allow these to start growing up here. Because after 2 weeks, once I've had my hair shaved bald on the sides, yeah, it'll be of a certain length, and then I'll have this meat up to here. And then after about 3 weeks, my full beard will be back. Not this long, but my full beard will be back, but shorter. And then if I leave it to grow from then on, because of how I've cut it, it grows like this. Exactly this shape every fucking time. Because of how I do it when I cut it off. So yeah, first mustache thing, then goatee, then these, then beard. Once it gets a bit warmer, because it's freezing at the moment. I don't know if Annika's going to come to the gym with me today. I'm going to message her and ask her if she wants to come with me tomorrow. So I don't know. Depends what she's doing. She's at the gym with me loads though, to be fair. She'll be at the gym with me all this week. Do I get tired of the social media bullshit? Sometimes, yeah. Obviously. Yeah, obviously sometimes I do. That's just standard though, bro. It's a very toxic place. And I'm not really a toxic geezer. So when you're not a toxic person and you're in a toxic environment, yeah, it can be shit sometimes. But at the end of the day, it's one of them ones, buddy, that it's part and parcel of social media. And if I need a bit of time off, I just take a bit of time off. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I'll just think, fuck it, you don't see me for 2 days. And I don't always go on TikTok when I'm not on here for 2 days. Sometimes I'll just have a few days off all apps, which is healthy, believe me, because this shit can get stressful. You see, Goat, animated flick, tell them what it's like. Yeah, very negative place. I'm the only one who tries to bring a bit of light to it, right? Because, John, okay, so with the work thing, yeah, I haven't spoke about this for ages, but at the end of the day, I will tell you exactly how it was, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because people cite a video that I've done 3 weeks before when I was at work about me saying I'm fucking sick of working. I hope that I fucking blah, blah, blah. So they think, and everybody from that video, because they're stupid, are like, oh, Danny left work. No, I didn't leave work. I didn't leave work. And I didn't, do you know something? I didn't actually get the sack. I was going to get the sack. I walked out of embarrassment and honour to the company. I left. They didn't have to sack me. They was going to sack me, but I just looked at him and I went, Cam, you don't need to, bro. I feel really fucking bad. I'll just leave. Yeah. YouTube literally got me the sack, bro. 100%. And a lot of people to this day say to me, well, they obviously wanted to get rid of you because otherwise your boss would have kept you. No, because you don't understand how the business works. I work for a car parts company, bro. The orders come in all day, and we take the orders out that come in all day. These fuckers were phoning the main phone line of the business, which Cam can't change. You can't change the main phone number of the business that all the garages all over the Midlands phone to order the parts for a driver. You can't do that, obviously. And there was phoning the main phone line, going through to the office, to all the lads that was in the office. And because so many people were making so many phone calls, the phone lines were clogged up. So when garages were trying to order the parts, they couldn't order the parts. So they was going to all the places to order the parts. And it was costing the company fucking hundreds and hundreds a day, bro. Do you know what I mean? Right? So that is the reason why I lost my job. Social media. Yeah, which is a disgusting thing to do to anybody, really, isn't it? It's disgusting. Like, why the fuck would you want to get somebody sacked from work? Why? That's just such a scummy thing to do, man. So that's why I lost my job. And then obviously, I'm very highly recognizable, bro. So now it's a case of, if I go back to work, it will not take long before somebody tells one of the clip channels where I work, and it happens again. And I have to leave that job. And then get another one for it to happen again. And then I have to leave that job. And then get another one for it to happen again, for me to have to leave that job. That's the problem, bro. It's how highly recognizable I am. How many people would like to destroy my life for no reason? So that's why now I do social media full time. I preferred working and doing social media part time. I preferred doing that because I've always worked. It's just what I do. I mean, I've always been a driver. Well, when I was younger, I did all kinds of jobs, but the last 12 years, I've been driving non-stop. I've always been a driver. I worked at fucking Ryder for like fucking 6 years. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones, bro. I prefer working and then doing my social media in my part-time. I've always been that way. I prefer it. It's better for my mental health. It's better for my household. But unfortunately, that option has kind of been taken away from me. So now I've got to do whatever I can do to earn money, which is why I do social media full time. I am that recognizable, bro. I really am. Like, Tony will tell you straight, you're talking on deaf ears here, because my fucking wife is sat there and she's out with me all the time. Fuck me, bro. I have people run over the other side of the golf course to me to take pictures. People know, watch me all the time. They just know. You don't know what you're on about, mate. I walk out my fucking house and I'm taking pictures with people. I'm recognised by everybody now, bro, because I'm everywhere. In the UK, I'm recognised by fucking everybody. Unless you don't do so. If you don't do social media at all, then yeah, you won't know who I am. If you do social media, there's a 90% chance you know who I am. And that's just the truth. That's not no big-headedness. I wish it wasn't that way. Do you know what I mean? It's not like I hate taking pictures of people and stuff. I don't. I'm not saying that. But I do wish it wasn't that way. I do wish that I wasn't that popular. Do you know what I mean? And that well-known, and not all them clip channels clipping me, and that fucking widespread all over social media. Do you know what I mean? Because then I might be able to have a bit of a normal life. Well, JDP, you did the same. You did the same, mate. Didn't you? You did the same. You can't really say anything. That's pot calling the kettle black, mate. That's pot calling the kettle black, kid. Really? You did the same. I mean, I will agree with you. Yeah, they have thrown me underneath the bus. That's why I won't talk to them no more. That's why I'm done with them. A bit like the same with you. Yeah? But, mate, you did the same thing, so, you know? But yes, I know you're happy with yourself now. I can understand why you would be. Yeah, I mean, because you'd be thinking, well, I was right though, wasn't I, Danny? That was dodgy. Yeah. So, you know, it's one of them ones, mate. I've learned my lesson with the whole of social media now. I don't need friends on social media. I don't want friends on social media. Do you know what I mean? I have enough friends that I've made from social media. Yeah, I don't need no more. I've got enough people that I have in my life that I enjoy interacting with. New people come every day. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I don't need to interact with all the social media people, man. No, I'm not earning thousands. Listen, I'm not going to go into a conversation about JDP. But at the end of the day, the finishing thing, the thing that really put the fucking sock in the boot was him and Jimmy telling you, the whole audience, that I work with Craig, my absolute enemy, the person I can't stand more than anybody else in this fucking world. There's nobody in this world that I can't stand more than that man. And when Jimmy and him went on that fucking live, of JDP's and tried to make all you believe that I work with Craig, that was it. That's throwing me underneath the bus. And they did that when I was on holiday. I just didn't watch it till I got back. And if you don't think that's throwing me underneath the bus, then you are fucking daft. That is the ultimate throwing me underneath the bus. You can't throw me underneath the bus no more. I'm sorry. Even Mr. D ain't done that shit. Hasn't accused me of working with that fucking piece of shit. That's ultimate throwing me underneath the bus. That's trying to make a whole audience go against me to make me do what you want me to do. You and Jimmy want me to do. By trying to make me do it. By making an audience come after me for something which is bullshit. Total bullshit. If anything, you've got more chance of working with him than me, JDP. Way more chance. I would never work with that piece of shit. That was where my relationship with you ended. As soon as I saw that fucking live, which I saw when I got back, if I would have saw it on holiday, my relationship with you would have ended right there. So don't talk about me throwing anybody underneath the bus. I come on here and have my say once people have done it to me. Otherwise, I don't. I never said not a bad word about JDP. And then afterwards, how did you conduct yourself, JDP? Afterwards, how did you conduct yourself? You made loads of videos dissing me, right? Didn't watch them, but I saw them. Whatever. Have I made any videos dissing you, JDP? No. Have I? No. I could, right? I'm good at banter. Oh, I'm really good. As you know, Jake. I think I have a different moral basis than the fucking lot of you. I know it is. Oh, we can't answer, he's blocked. Well, you didn't need to block him, but I mean, I understand why you did, whoever blocked him, because he'll probably just come here and have an argument with me. Same with JDP as what I said to Mrs. Dosser earlier, though. I have nothing against him. I hope he has a good year. I hope his family have a nice year. Yeah, I've got no reason to have anything to do with him anymore. No reason to do content on him in a good way or a bad way. And I'm not a nasty, evil person. Do you know what I mean? So I just wish him the best. I hope he has a good year. I hope his family have a good year. I hope his channels do well. I'm just not interested in being part of it. Who's timed out for calling me a moron? Well, there you go. It's his own fault. Yes, me and Bro got to focus on the golf. And I had his back. No, we didn't, bro. You need to get this in your ears. I hate Craig. JDP and Jimmy Newman went on a live trying to convince you all that I was working with Craig. That is the ultimate form of betrayal. And if you can't see that, then you're fucking stupid. Plain and simple. And I've got nothing else to say to you. If you can't see that as an ultimate form of betrayal, then you are fucking daft. Plain and simple. No, I've never done karate. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Yeah, but what you don't know, because you're not on social media, as Jake knows, and I know, that unless it's pure copyright and it's sealed and he hasn't put right, unless it's pure copyright, it'll get fucking, the strike comes back at you, mate. Literally. I found that out while I was on holiday. And that's why I will only strike something that is airtight. So I wasn't going to give them two access to my fucking channel to go on their vendetta and possibly get all the strikes pulled back at me and me lose my fucking channel. Sorry, that war going to happen, mate. I know quite a lot about copyright now. It has to be airtight for you to have a pure copyright claim that will stand up. And I understand how copyright works now. I understand how fair use works now. Fair use is not really fair, but it is for the creators. But for like me, it's not fair. Fair use takes the piss. But there is such a thing as fair use. Maybe you should research before you come in my live and give me shit that you know nothing about. You know a geezer named Kevin who wants to show me some karate moves. I'm not interested in karate, bro. If I want to learn karate moves, I will just go to my old sensei, Mr. Miyagi, and he will rerun me through my old training routine, mate. Daniel-san, wax on, wax off, paint defense. I say wax on, I wax off, paint defense. Daniel-san. I wax on, I wax off, and paint defense. I don't need no lessons from nobody else, mate. Daniel-san. 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 Just having a bit of stab up. Having a little look at the wife here, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, they wouldn't earn if it wasn't for me. That's correct. I'm the boss. I pay the bills. You might not get some tea time trio vids, but you'll get a lot from me and Pro, bro. You might get some footage with Witty. I don't blame you, Kelly. Bunch of idiots, mate. Leeching off my name. Let them carry on. Zortex. What was my catchphrase? I can't remember. I make loads of them up, don't I? Right. You're going to get a singing live for about an hour. Yeah. So I'm going to cut off this live and come back on to do a singing live with you all, which won't be monetized because you can't monetize singing lives, mate. Music in the background. You got no chance. You got more chance of playing piss. I'm just going to sing for about an hour. So I'll see you in about 5 minutes. Come on. I'll do it the other. Well, I'll do it the other way for this one. You know, when I stand it up that way, I'll do it that way.